Yo, it's Elliot with Yo Elliot. You got strength questions and I got your answer. Yo, Elliot. Well, today I decided to put together this really quick video because since putting up my video yesterday that included a sexual motility exercise called the hip bounce, I've been getting a ton of sex questions. Now, I am not a sex expert in any way, shape, or form, but I figured I'd offer some support and ideas that may help you with some of the questions. Number one, with regard to the hip bounce exercise, you will experience what's called cognitive dissonance. Any of the exercises that I'll teach you from here forth, especially on my other channel when I finally put a video up on it, will create some sort of psychological discomfort. It's basically where the idea of yourself, what you believe yourself to be, and something that challenges that comes in, there's resistance. And a lot of times you'll giggle. So the whole sexual thing is like, it's so awkward and weird, that exercise, that you're gonna giggle. Now that giggling is good, especially if you just let out tons of roaring laughter where there's tears coming out. This is great because that's an actual expression of the breaking down of your psychological sexual resistance. So continue to do that exercise and continue laughing. Here's a question that I got, and I'm not going to reveal who it's from, but he's asking about premature ejaculation. And essentially he's saying that he doesn't have a problem talking to girls, being with girls. He's a pretty outgoing guy, but whenever he gets together with a really hot girl, it doesn't happen to all girls, but just really hot ones, he seems to let loose just a little bit too early. And that could totally be embarrassing. Now, part of the reason why you're experiencing that is because you're neurotic. We're all neurotic. That basically means we have physical tension throughout our body based on psychological resistance, like we spoke about before. And that causes you to have energetic hyperactivity, right? So you'll notice that your heart rate goes up, your breathing becomes either very erratic or shallow, and you've completely lost control of yourself. You become neurotic. And you have an erection, and it's like before you know it, all of your energy is just completely released. You probably don't even orgasm, like all the juice probably just squirts right out, you know? And you really don't even get the opportunity to feel the sexual release, the orgasm, the orgastic capacity of the act, which is quite unfortunate. Plus, you're embarrassed in front of the girl. Here are a few things that you're gonna wanna do to bring your energy down. Now, if you've been watching my videos for quite some time, you probably noticed a difference in my behavior. My voice is a bit deeper, I talk a bit slower, except for just a couple minutes ago because, I don't know, I'm getting excited. But I have to remind myself to bring my energy down. I'm a neurotic type. Those who've been asking about the character structures. I'm neurotic, phallic narcissist. I would be the type to have premature ejaculation, but I know the trick that I'm going to teach you. What you're going to do is bring your breath down low. Start taking long, deeper breaths, either before you hop in the sack or while you're doing it. I mean, if you insert yourself into the woman and you can take a moment and start breathing the way I'm going to teach you, you will have the capacity to last far, far longer than you've ever lasted before. It'll actually be where you can demand, you can come on command. You'll be able to decide when and how you want to release. Here is the method. You're going to inhale for 7 seconds, right? Actually, let me set it up a little bit more. Make sure your muscles are relaxed, especially in your legs and in your neck. If your leg and feet muscles are relaxed or are tight, that means you're holding that physical tension, that bioenergetic tension that I talked about. You might also want to relax your eyes and kind of let them roll back into your head a little bit, just kind of like that. Then, through your nose, you're going to inhale for 7 seconds. Right? You're going to inhale 7 seconds. Then you're going to hold it for 7 seconds. Meanwhile, you're stroking. Then you're going to let it out for 7 seconds. So it's going to be something like this. Hold it. Release. Keep your mind focused on what you're doing with your breath, but you'll also be able to experience or enjoy the sexual experience at the same time. I guarantee this will work. I've tried it myself. I told you I'm neurotic too, and like just as my attitude dictates, I get very excited and I let loose. Same thing's happening to you, and the same thing happens to the majority of neurotic men, which is, you know, a good percentage of us in our society. You have different types that have different problems. I've got friends who are more oral, and they can go forever and ever and ever and ever, but their orgastic release, their orgasm pretty much sucks. I'll be talking more about stuff like that later, and probably on my other channel. I hope that helps, dude. Breathe in for 7 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, breathe out for 7 seconds. Relax all the muscles in your body, roll your eyeballs back into your head. Let me know. Or, I don't know, send me a message, let me know if it was helpful. Talk to you next time. Yo, Elliot.